This wristwatch cost just $1, and this wristwatch cost $100 just to check the time. But you can use any of them to check the time. Why is this so? Before then, let me tell you a story that will change your idea forever about pricing your products. Around 2000 years ago, a young politician from Rome was sailing across the Aegean Sea. This young man was kidnapped by the pirates, and the pirates demanded 20 pieces of silver. This is around $6,000 today. That is what they demanded as ransom for this young politician. But on the contrary, the politician told them that they were dumb, that money was too small to be paid as ransom for himself. He told them that he won't allow himself to be ransomed so cheaply. He insisted that the ransom must be raised to 50 talents of silver. That is around $1.5 million of today's money. This is strange, and now the pirates don't know what to make out of it. Normally, their captives try to escape as cheaply as possible, but if this man insisted that the money must be doubled, then they had no option. They sent his men back to Rome to raise the money. But before then, why would this man insist that his ransom must be doubled? What did he know that others didn't know? Well, the name of this young man is called Julius Ceaser, one of the most powerful political figures in history. When his men went back to Rome, in his absence, Julius Ceaser became very popular. No one in history has ever been ransomed for such a huge amount of money. What started spreading around that, who is this kid? People assume that he must be very special and very important. You see, that ransom demand placed Julius Ceaser on the limelight, and that was what Julius Ceaser knew, that value is first a function of perception and then reality. And today, this is called the Veblen Effect. Later, a man named Thorstein Veblen developed this theory, and this theory will help you understand how to build a premium brand. So here is how it works. Every day, our lives are influenced first by perception of what we think about things. Think about brands like Rolls-Royce, Rolex, Louis Vuitton, Champagne, David Beckham, or Lamborghini. None of these brands are actually better than their cheaper alternatives, but their price alone makes them seem more desirable. You see, what we call value in the real world first exists in the mind of the audience. This is based on how they see the product and what they perceive they will benefit from it. It doesn't matter if you're wearing this wristwatch or this, time will remain the same. And whether you are driving a Volvo or a Lamborghini, the distance will remain the same. What will change is your experience of it because of your perception of what you spend in buying that product or service. That is why high pricing is the first and one of the most effective way in positioning a brand as premium. Customers can independently judge between products in a category, so they quickly decide which product is good, better or best based on their price.
This is expensive, it should be of high value.
This watch is cheap, it should be of low value.
But more importantly, if you must position your product as premium, it must be backed up with quality products or service. Because if you disappoint the customers after they have paid premium for your product or service, their word will go fast and you can possibly go out of business. And just like Starbucks, a premium coffee brand, they have this fancy interior and they use sacred words like venti, grande and cappuccino.
What kind of drink you'd like? A latte, a mocha, a cappuccino.
And they also have this nice green mermaid logo. But all these are just superficial. To add to their premium coffee brand, they increased their price. Since the normal cup of coffee cost just $1, Starbucks started charging 4 times more, and that even gave them the nickname $4. And with that, Starbucks created a new category in the coffee industry, and this gave them that premium advantage which they still dominate till date. And using the Veblen Effect, Julius Ceaser placed value on himself more than any other person in Rome. And as far as anyone in Rome was concerned, they believed that the ransom was decided by the pirates based on the value of Julius Ceaser. So the price must be true. And because Julius Ceaser was highly valued, His men had no problem raising this money. Let the story of Julius Ceaser be a reminder that perception is very important when building your brand. You need to shape the perception of your brand very strategically and not allow that perception to be shaped by itself. And you must develop a compelling brand story and leverage on the Veblen effect. With that, you can be on your way to building a global brand. Make sure you like, follow and subscribe to wherever you are watching this video. And remember to think global.